Hi there, everybody. I'm Janine Hawkins. I'm at Bleating Heart on Twitter, and I'm going to have to trim that whole intro out of the archive. So apologies to people who are catching this late. If you want to know what you missed, I just played the Tomioka Dance Club, which I think is like a high school dance group, did this routine based on like late 80s, early 90s, like women in like Japanese discos and stuff, like very, Yakuza 0 Maharaja, that scene kind of, I think. Um like career women with big puffy hair and like really aggressive dancing. It's a really excellent act. It kind of like blew up this summer. And I love it. I do love the more like the like recordings that people did of their various performances, but they made like, or someone made like a special, like an actual promotional video for their performance, which is what I just played. I don't know how to direct you to this on YouTube, but actually I bet if you just search Tomioka Dance Club, you will turn it up. I just think they're so good. They're so good. It's so perfect, and like the music is good, and they're just like so into it. It's excellent. So anyway, we're here for the witching hour, which is probably going to be less than an hour today because I think I'm recording. The podcast, we record a lot is the thing, because we talk a lot, and those recordings tend to run very long, and Jack is in England, and making him stay up until 5 a.m. to talk about space is a tough proposition. So I got another recording today, and I gotta get this in before then, because if I do it after, I will be beat, and the risk of me skipping a day will be tremendous, and that's no good. So why don't we just hop right into it? I will continue on with my intro. I should link it in the archive description. Thank you. It's a good point. Sometimes I forget I can do things there with that. I'll keep this open then in a tab. Okay. So, of course, the witching hour is the thing that I do in October, the whole month of October. We play Tongari Boushi to Mahou no Machi, which is the fourth game in the Tongari Boushi series. And it is a good series that I like quite a lot, even though the first one was the only one that's localized, and also it's a Konami series, so it's probably dead, and all the people who made it are probably janitors, if they haven't left. I hope they've left and moved on to good things, because that company has some big flaws that, God bless everyone who works at the company that wants to make games. Yeah. This was an annual franchise, and they didn't actually vary things up much between games, but they varied up just enough that I always look forward to doing this. It's a good time. So today we need to make things pretty quick. Probably, I'm shooting for like, I think 40 minutes. Slightly less than an hour, but considering the witching hour is normally the witching 2 hours and change, we'll be fine. We'll survive. We have to go talk to the king again or something? Sure, whatever. Whatever you're saying, yeah. So I think we'll do whatever this shit is that we have to do. I think your store gets promoted based on the amount of money you make, which might explain, like, not the money that you pocket, but it might explain why we've been back here several times, even within just, like, a little over a week, because we're selling jewelry, and that sells for a lot, even though we're not getting to actually keep a lot of that. So that's my guess. Or I just they keep telling me to do something and I'm not doing it, so they keep trying to tell me to do it, and I'm never going to do it because I don't know what they're telling me to do. Anyway, the thing we have to do, excuse me, the thing we have to do is go to class, because if you go to class and sing, that's how you get noticed for fashion stuff. And we're still wearing that super standard outfit, and we still have not been called on to model it. And the new magazine comes out tomorrow, so, like, we better get fucking called on to model today. And then maybe I would like to get some shopping in. I don't think we'll have time to do Magic Secret Seek. We should... My fashion sense... I think she just doesn't like my fashion sense. My fashion sense is what the magazines dictate. Or she might mean, like, my shop isn't very fashionable, because it's not. So, like, that's fair. I don't really understand how to make that stuff fashionable. Maybe we'll get there, maybe we won't. Not the end of the world either way. I do hope we get pulled for the fashion magazine stuff, even though that would eat into our shopping time. I think if that happens, we will go to Vivi's, then we will go to Halogen. Maybe we'll save listening to music. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I've probably got a little bit more than 40 minutes, but... why does he keep standing up and then sitting back down? What a weird little kid. Nice. 2 stars. I feel like we're already farther with the shop stuff than we've been before. Just in terms of rank, at least. Even if we are a fashionless charlatan. Okay, I wish they would, like, drop me off at home after these. Instead of making me do that legwork myself. Oh, here's a fun thing that I should have mentioned when we were talking about Maharaja and the bubble economy. The Maharaja disco chain is coming back in Japan. That's probably a thing you've never heard of unless you played Yakuza 0, because they're featured very prominently in there. I didn't realize it was a real, actual franchise. But it is, and they sort of went out of business in the 90s because, like, discos were not as much of a thing at that point. Because no one had any money and didn't want to have fun. Oh, hey. Uh-oh. Were we supposed to meet him? Was that what that letter he sent us was about? Was, can you come meet me at the... Oh, boy. Okay. That's awkward. Hey. Oh, boy. Things are moving fast this year. Or were we supposed to meet him here yesterday and I, like, stood him up? Oh, man. Oh, right, that's true. Walking by the plaza and toward the mall. That's a good, okay. Well, I'll have to do that on my way back here anyways. I feel like this is an important question, so I want to get my answer right here. I think he's moving and wants to, like... I'm planning to do it in a new place, something, something. What will you do someday? Okay. I think he's moving. Maybe he's saying, like, I want to move. Do you think I should? This translation says, I'm planning to do it in a new place quickly. Will you support me? Yeah, one, I want to be a supportive friend. 2, I don't think his character design is that interesting, and we might get someone much cooler if he leaves. So, sure. Sad. That's a good shot. With the except for the mushrooms. The mushrooms kind of spoil it. Oh, did I tell him not to move? But I thought I was saying... Oh. Okay. Well, I just assumed the first one would be like, yeah, I support you. Oh well. If he really wants to move, he'll go anyways. This is a test for him. This is like when you can't choose between two things, so you make like a fake choice to like see how you feel about it. And then you make the real choice based on that. Okay. So we're walking through the plaza. Whoa, no, that was just a natural camera shift. Okay. Plaza area. Walking. We're walking. We're walking. No, this isn't doing anything. Let's go to class. Because that's not getting us anywhere. Well, if this doesn't work, I think tomorrow we'll do mystery time. Because we won't have anything to lose at that point. It'll be changeover day and... Whoops, no, I wanted to ask you about classes first. Excuse me. Yeah. I'm gonna pull up his class list. Is what I'm gonna do. Pulling up the class list. That's Twitter. That's not a class list. This is the class list. Dun, 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 dun. No, that's okay. So Vlad, here we go. What's a fun one? We can learn the tooting spell. That's 3. Oh, that place. Huh, okay. We can do a run by there. That's not a problem. Let's get the tooting lesson out of the way. That's an important ghost fighting skill, especially now that they seem to have changed it so that your wand doesn't disappear when you go between doorways. So that helps. I think the answer to this one is toilet, so we're covered. Magic toilet performance, I think, is the spell. Okay. Yep. Got it. Yep, this one. Good to go. Okay. So, let's maybe do some karaoke outside. Just to see if that'll maybe boost our fashion noticeability chances. I kind of wish they did use the sort of the bank post office area. A little more for like, I wish there were more businesses there. Didn't there used to be 3 buildings actually? I feel like I'm misremembering. It's definitely different in this game than in the other ones. Sing. Let's just bang this one out real quick. Oh, right, the fountain. No, it still has the fountain. Maybe they just changed the buildings. Oh god, we're gonna get mobbed again. Oops. Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What's this green animal? Oh, they're like a squirrel. Okay. Alright, let's... Excuse me. Pardon. Need to get through here. Okay, let's do a very fashionable little... We're just walking around. Okay, I don't think this is... I don't know if this is doing anything. But we tried, and that's the important thing. Oh, the spot under... Oh, right, there's like that spot where the teacher shows up. Right. The like skeleton... The skeleton teacher. Okay. Okay. Oh, this looks different than it used to. It's more colorful. Okay. I wish there was just like a spell I could cast. It was like, fashionable person, look at me spell. Maybe we can't be super standard. Maybe we should have just been standard. Maybe we were too standard. But that's really fucked up. I hate that. Like, that can't be it. That's not fair. That's mean and shitty. Okay. Let's go to the store. The stores. The shops. The shores. Our outfit is super standard. I'm very familiar with those criteria. Or with those categories, at least. Okay, give me my money. Don't care. Money. Cash money. Oh, that's... We make so much money and get so little money. It's unbelievable. Like, I'll take it, but fuck. I mean, I guess the other way to think about it is, like, if we weren't selling jewelry, we wouldn't be making that much money anyway. So it's not like if I was only selling flowers, I'd be raking in that exact amount and getting a bigger cut of it. But that doesn't make me feel better. Those are words I can say, but they're not feelings that I feel. So that sucks. Oh well. Maybe there'll be some cute clothing. I love her. She's just excellent looking. Some promising looking boots in the window. We don't have that many shoes. So I'm here for a pair of promising boots. This is not okay. This is cute. We've had that in the past, though. It's that cute dress. These tops are all bad. All of these tops are bad. This dress is a lot, but it's fabulous. I like these little brown shoes. Although the shoes we're wearing right now are also brown already. So in terms of like varying our wardrobe up, that's not really that helpful. Okay. Alright, fine. I've never had to give someone else a makeover for it to like work. Are they mad at me because I'm not changing my clothes every day? Like, I used to change my clothes every day, and then sometimes it would just work out. Maybe that's the problem? I already know this song. Maybe it's because I didn't put it as an outfit? That seems like such a stretch, though. All of these things just seem like a stretch. Like, I'm wearing what I'm wearing. That should count. Right? It should count. I shouldn't have to make a special outfit. It should just be... It should just be what it is. All this shit's crap. I don't know why this store is here. I think it's because they needed something else on this lower level, but... Okay, let's go to Halogen. I'm wondering if it's also just that, like, we're only a week into this game, so maybe that was a thing. I don't know. I guess we're, like, a little over a week, but still. Oh, I like that pony broom. I don't like this. This is tacky. That's kind of... That's like a store shelf. It's like an apothecary shelf, really. That looks kind of comfy. Like, we could, well, I don't know. It's kind of like a deck chair. That's my big problem with it, is it looks a bit like a deck chair. Maybe it's very cheap, though. I'll ask, and if it's very, very cheap, then sure. No. No. That's okay. No. Okay. This is silly, but I feel like it could maybe work. I don't think it'll be super cheap, so it's a moot point, but you never know. Yeah, no. That's okay. What about the pony broom? There's no way this is absurdly expensive, right? Holy shit. That's like the most expensive thing I've ever seen in this game. 93,000 witch bucks. For like a hobby horse. Unbelievable. I bet this guy has to pay a fortune to the cats. He probably gets like 1,000 out of that. The rest is just going to cats in the back room. Unbelievable. Okay. Oh, this is kind of cozy. Feels kind of like arts and crafts movement. It might not really go with our walls, but our current carpet super doesn't go with our walls. This looks like an indoor pool. Like, I bet this is kind of cool when you actually use it, but... Oh, berries themed wall. That's pretty cute. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like this. It's kind of, well, it's actually kind of like old and not like cool in the way that I kind of expected we would be cool this year. Maybe the purple rug is the better one. Because it's like kind of dark and like, you know, elegant. Well, it's more expensive too, which is fair. Yeah, the other one I think appeals to like my secret grandma style, but is maybe not a good fit for what we're actually going for. I'll go with this purple one. Purple one seems to be a favorite in the chat also, so no reason not to commit. Okay. Music. Where's my magic marker for writing in this book and being able to erase it without having to ruin the page? We also do need like a more mature music player. Maybe this record player? I don't know. The jukebox is a bit much. How much is turntable? I'm not in a hurry. That's kind of a lot. We'll see how much we have left after. Okay, yeah, we're probably not gonna be able to buy that. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check the calendar today. It is someone's birthday. Who is that? 1010? Is that a person? 1010. 1010 could be a person. That's the M's. 10, that's the R's. Okay, so it's probably before. That's the H's. Here we go. That's a T. Who's 1010? Well, that's why they're not here. What? Oh, she's the the sort of like Imperial Chinese styled teddy bear. She's not, we don't have her locally, so we don't have to worry about that. Songs. Here we go. I went to Bones. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for songs. Okay. Does this say Sweet Home? I am really trying to actively brush up on my kana. I think I'm getting a little better, but I'm still not great. Okay. Let's see if I can find this anywhere on this page. I should put that dance club video back on while I do this shit, because it's boring. Bum bum bum. Come on. I really wish these were arranged alphabetically. They're just like in a completely random order. And it makes it really hard to figure out what is where. They're also printed very tiny. Sweet Home. Sweet Home. Anywhere. Looking for Sweet Home. There it is. Number 10. Fill that in. And then we will purchase that. Mm-hmm. Melancholy. I think we got that one, didn't we? Because I feel like I sounded out the word melancholy in the past. Yes, this is number 111. So we have this. Seido. Seido? Seido. Side effect? No, that doesn't. Something effect? Something effect, probably. Oh, it was like literally the first thing I put my eyes on the page. Number 59. Okay. Fill that in. Boom. Purchase. Okay. And then that leaves Todo B or Todo Pikaru. Tropical? I don't know. Tropical cocktail? Is that where we're at? Tropical cocktail. I bet that'll be a fun one. There we go. Number 86, I think. Lovely. Okay. That was actually not too bad. Tropical cocktail. Thank you. Okay. I think I will skip checking out everyone else's stores today. Their inventory doesn't change up that much that I need to check every day. Every other day would probably be fine, but yeah, I'm not pressed. Oh god, that's true. Steve is local. Steve pulled out an instrument yesterday. That means he lives in town because shopping visitors don't do that as far as I know. Jordan, it's a real shame you missed the intro today. I think you would have liked it. Okay. We'll go up here. And then we will go around here. You know, we can also just like, the beauty of this mall thing with these windows is we can just like peek in the window and see half their inventory right there. I should really take advantage of this more often. Okay, what else? What do we got here? It's like a very small table with a basket on it and then some like juice in the basket. That's silly. Oh, these look like very fancy foods. I wonder if you can actually cook food like that or if it's just like a furniture item. Wow. That's just a light up sign that says berries. You can just deck yourself out in berries merch. Okay. So let's run back to the dorm. I might go through the cave and dig up some treasure on my own time while we're like setting up to record or whatever. But for the moment, I'll spare you all the thrilling joy of digging up a rock and a bone, and then another rock, and then another bone. Let's run back up here. I kind of wish there were ghosts everywhere that I could just use to get back home quickly. Like, I wish there was just a mall ghost and like a school ghost and a cave ghost and, you know, a castle ghost. There should be a ghost at the palace. That would actually be incredibly helpful. And if you missed yesterday's episode, we have got an actual room that looks like a room. Like a cool room for cool people. I'm going to put this carpet out, and it might not work, but we can at least say we tried. See, now the wall is a problem for me, but I think we're getting somewhere. The wall I don't think is a perfect 100% personality match, so the fact that it's not 100% with this carpet is a thing I can live with. It just gives us a goal to keep moving forward, keep changing, never settle. Actually, I wonder if if that like green butterfly wallpaper would look good. Which one of these is that? I don't remember. So I'm gonna just pull these both out and see if one of them is the one that I mean. Okay. Nope, that's stripes. That's bad. And that's, see, there we go. Okay. It looks a little less fancy in here, but it's still, I think this is, again, closer to the tone that I've been going for with Streusel this year. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Let me put these in here. Again, I'm still not ready to settle, but we're getting closer. We're narrowing in. I think a burgundy rug would be better. Like something dark wood, something warm. Because, you know, we've got the screen here. We also need to replace this dresser because it sticks out like a sore fucking thumb, which is why I put it behind that screen. Everything else we've got here is very like rich, and we also need to replace this fucking music flower, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It's only the fucking 10th? The 10th? It's the 10th. It's only the fucking 10th. We've still got 21 days of fiddling to go. Oh, we also got that clover lamp, and then we put the bunny lamp and the clover lamp together, so it's like the bunny is looking at the clover. That's very cute. This game really is all over the place, huh? I really wish that, so you know how in Animal Crossing when you buy records, you can display the records also? And there's like album art for them? I really wish that was also the case in this. That would be very cool. Oh, you're right. The walls and the floor do both have butterflies. We should have a pet butterfly this year. When we do the mystery time thing. We should maybe catch a cool butterfly and then like just have like an elegant pet. Okay. Oh, good. Sweet Home. Classic. Yeah, if you've never looked at the album art for the songs in Animal Crossing, I highly recommend it. It has a lot of villagers like posing for it, and like they're in costumes and stuff. It's just very good. It's very, 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 very good. Whoops. Okay. I think this is Tropical Cocktail. Yeah, we're kind of all over the place. This is... And yeah, I don't mind this. Like, this game does certainly have a lot of, like, songs that are trying very hard to be of a culture and ultimately just reducing that culture to, like, a musical trope. This feels pretty unique. I don't know. It could be a lot worse, I guess. There are certainly songs in here that are questionable in their inclusion and composition, but this is... I bet this one doesn't play well on a harmonica, huh? I mean, let's find out. We're gonna find out right now. It seems like our recording has maybe morphed into something else, so I do still need to be quick, but... there's no need to leave without a nice little tune, you know? I also kind of hope it's completely silent on harmonica. I hope we get 3 instruments. I hope we get like harmonica, violin, and like flute or something, and none of them makes any sound. That's my dream and my goal. Personally for this, but let's find out. Okay. This one? I think it's this one. We got a crew around us, so good. Oh. Okay. I do really hope someone joins. Although we have 2 bongo players this year. Oh, okay, so we're going to have some percussion here, which is a bit of a shame, but... Good, yeah. Standing bass. Good. There's no reason we can't, like, fill out a group here. We have so many people milling around. We should have a full crew. Oh well. Maybe someone will join in as I do the outro. I'm Janine Hawkins. I'm at Bleating Heart on Twitter. I'm here every single day in October playing Tongari Boushi to Mahou no Machi, which is the 4th game in the Tongari Boushi series, the first of which was localized as Magician's Quest Mysterious Times in North America, and Enchanted Folk and the School of Wizardry, I think, in Europe. The first 3 games were DS games. This is 3DS, which means if you want to play the first 3 games, you will have no problem. If you want to play this game, you need a Japanese 3DS, which kind of sucks. But the other ones are up for grabs. If you don't mind the Japanese, you can actually pick up the second and third ones pretty cheap on Amazon Japan. Just importing them from used game stores there. Yeah, good. This is, I mean, farting is a kind of percussion, sure. What assholes. Oh boy. Fans who listen to Friends at the Table, we might be doing something tonight if you're a patron, to watch that. So keep your eyes peeled on the Friends_Table Twitter. If that bears out, then it'll go up there. And we'll do a thing and it'll be great. And we'll all have a good time. Otherwise, I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night, evening, afternoon, morning.